My name is Alejandro Chavez. I'm an MA candidate in International Studies with a focus in Latin American Studies. I'm also pursuing a public diplomacy certificate. I came to DU as a C Fellow, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity to have a full tuition scholarship and be part of that cohort. On the side, I work as a employee relations assistant with OCPD, the Office of Career and Professional Development. Through that experience, I get to work hands-on with employers that are looking for international studies students and policy students, which is amazing. Outside of my time with Korbel, I'm able to also focus on a hobby and passion of mine, which is Folklórico dance, Mexican Folklórico dance with the dance company Artístico. I've been with them since 2021, and it's been an amazing experience being able to be a Latinx dancer here in Denver, Colorado, and have the opportunity to work on prestigious productions and grace the stages such as the Ellie Calkins Opera House and DU's Union Center. Yeah, so I completed my bachelor's here at DU at the International Studies School of Korbel. And after some time in the nonprofit sector here in Denver, Colorado, I was able to come back and return for my master's program and pursue that higher level of education. I think that has always been a kind of my guiding compass. My identity has always led me to be passionate about issues of immigration, economic opportunity, and education for the Latino community. Both my grandfathers are immigrants from Mexico, and then both my grandmothers grew up in a small town in Southwest Colorado. And so I've always been passionate about issues that affect the people that I identify with. Oh, definitely. I feel like growing up in a Mexican-American family, that's being a second generation from my grandfathers and then 7, 8 generations from my grandmothers as a US citizen, I've always been informed by the traditions that the Mexican community and values that the Mexican community hold dearly. Traditions like Dia de los Muertos and Mexican independence have always been strong pillars in my life. Now that I'm with Artístico Dance Company, it's been a very easy way to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month and show up as a representative for my Latino community through the medium of dance. Growing up here in Denver, I was part of Folklórico groups here as a child, and so I've always been connected to that community. I got reconnected to that community in 2021 through friends that were starting their dance company here in Colorado. And so I was able to reestablish that part of my identity. I think I found a way to connect those two parts of my lives. Coming to DU during my bachelor's, I think I had a very narrow idea of how I wanted my career to plan out and proceed, which was very focused in federal government. But as I continue on and get older, I have this strong passion for my community and my culture. And so cultural diplomacy feels like a very strong fit for how I want to see my career proceed. I think coming to a predominantly white institution like DU, there's definitely ample opportunity to increase DEIA initiatives, diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. And I see that in academia. We need to create more space for Latinx voices in academia. That's one of the reasons I'm pursuing this master's, because I want to be a Latino with a degree, higher education degree at the master's level. Oh, so many. I think just to name a few, the founders of the dance company I'm part of, my friend Jose and founder of Artístico, he graduated with his master's here at DU. Marcia Romero, who was recently named one of the most powerful Latinx women in Colorado, and it works with US Bank. Juana Bordas, who is a Latinx author and leadership author here in Colorado. I worked with her and her organization, Ali Ramos. And then I would also say people like Federico Peña. I had an opportunity to interview him during my undergraduate program, and hearing him and his experiences as a Latino in Denver and as a mayor was really impactful. I would encourage it. I think we need more Latinx people here at DU. We need to be unapologetically ourselves and show up in these spaces with our identity on our sleeves, and we can carry our values as Latinos, being compassionate, hardworking, and caring. I think there's definitely some moments when you do feel that imposter syndrome start to seep in, especially when you first arrive on the DU campus. Often I see that I'm the only person that is of Latino descent in the classroom. In this specific graduate program, I was grateful to have a lot of international students and students of color in my cohort. And that was something that I was very appreciative of. Yeah, so currently I'm working with Artístico as an administration and development associate, so still staying very grounded in my pursuit of cultural diplomacy and advocacy work in my Denver community. But also I'm looking to pursue more career opportunities in policymaking, and so that's something that I'm using my time at DU and my master's program to make that shift in my career. I think that the work ethic that I've been afforded via the values in the Mexican community, seeing my grandfathers who are immigrants come to this country, but also my grandmothers who came from farm working communities that came to Denver and established lives and families here, was something that inspired me and something that I will always carry with me. Yeah, I would advise you to seek out communities, seek out other Latinos here at Korbel and the other people of color that identify as BIPOC. We're stronger together, and our voices do get heard when we speak up together. I think it's just afforded me great opportunity to explore the career opportunities that my degree can afford me. And so working with employers and understanding what they're looking for and what the job market is looking for currently has been one of the best things that my position and work study with OCPD has afforded me. Yeah, the public diplomacy certificate I'm currently working on has offered me a lot of skills. And so that was something I really valued when I got here to Korbel, was the skill courses and being able to expand on my ability to communicate through the lens of public diplomacy. I'm really looking forward to the continued work that I'm doing as a research assistant with Professor Rebecca Galemba. Her work within the Latino community and the immigrant community is something I'm particularly passionate about. This past year, I was able to work on one of her projects that worked with a nonprofit called Centro de los Trabajadores Colorado. And so we worked on an integration program that was benefiting Venezuelan migrants that were newcomers here in Colorado. Even as a Latino, hearing everything that's going on within the Venezuelan and the perspectives that people have has been mixed and controversial. And so I'm happy to be working with that community and trying to help them settle and integrate into a community that it's hard to integrate here in Colorado and find a community that you can call your own.